Hello, good evening. There's this question. I am an international student. Can I continue to work after I've finished my study program? Generally and presently, no. You must stop working once you have received your final grades. You can continue to work after you finish your studies only if, number one, you've already applied for a work permit kasi implied status ka na, or you are starting a new study program. Let me discuss about working after you complete your study program. After you complete your study program, there are two ways you may be able to work full-time. You already applied for a work permit before your study permit expired, or you are starting a new study program. You need to meet all the requirements listed on the website to work full-time. If IRCC refuse your work permit or study permit application, you must stop working and leave Canada. But I suggest if you want to stay in Canada and maintain your status, you can always apply for an ETA and a tourist visa while waiting and looking for an employer who can provide you an LMIA so that you could be able to extend or restore your status as a temporary resident permit holder inside Canada. Okay, so if you already applied for work permit, you can work full-time if you meet all these following requirements. You were already able to work off campus during your studies, and you applied for a work permit or post-graduation work permit or PGWP before your study permit expired. And the last one, you are waiting for a decision on your work permit application. How about if you're starting a new study program or you enrolled after your graduation? You can work full-time if you meet all these following requirements. You were already able to work off campus during your previous studies. Number two, you have a valid study permit or you applied to extend your study permit before it expired. You received written confirmation from your current school that you completed your program. You receive a letter of acceptance to a new full-time study program at a designated learning institute or DLI. And the last one, you will start your new program within 150 calendar days of receiving the confirmation that you completed your previous program. So I just want to repeat that if you already applied for a work permit, one is that when you are already able to work off campus during your studies. Second is you applied for a work permit. Ibig sabihin po nun, what that mean is that it's not just a PGWP. What if you graduated from a private school? Hindi nag-o-offer ng open work permit or PGWP. That means you can apply for open permit. However, if you have an LMIA or a sponsor from an employer, you can apply for a work permit while waiting for the LMIA. Then that means you can work full-time after your graduation. You can work full-time while waiting for the work permit application as long as you've already have applied for work permit. So the question of somebody that I have a consultation. Her question is, can I work after my graduation? This is the answer. You can work after your graduation if you were able to apply for work permit application to the IRCC before your status expires. Okay, so yes, you can work. But again, if you don't have those conditions, then you have to stop working. So it's a little bit tricky, but I'm glad that person came to me and seek my consultation. Again, this is about international student. You finish up your school, your program. What are you going to do after that? A lot of people say, go home, stop working, do whatever things. But there's a lot of exemption. There's a lot of conditions there that maybe it fits on you. So don't forget to seek the consultation of a professional. Don't forget to seek the immigration law specialist. And it's worth it. Get a consultation from an immigration consultant because for us, we could be able to read between the lines. Whatever you're reading, I know I'm not saying that you don't understand the English text on the website, but there's always something in between the line in order for you to be able to fit into whatever things. You don't want to miss anything. So again, I'm glad that that person seek my consultation. I could be able to clarify a lot of questions from her. It's really worth it. This is Norlen Oligosarma, your licensed immigration law specialist. God bless everyone.